Okay.
All right, welcome back.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to JoJo Has Friends, the exclusive Kim and Jeff edition.
The
Jeff and
SE edition in Cars. What does that mean? SE Special Edition?
that's yeah, I think that's special edition.
But they
And
all
then,
have
like,
SE on them. Why is
Not
that?
all of them. Some of them have like LE,
What's
which
LE
is
stand for?
luxury edition.
Oh, I thought it was limited edition.
Oh, it might be limited. Well, no, because usually they actually like spell out the word limited.
Shit.
Oh damn, what was that?
All right, so yeah, I'm jumping around. It's a platformer, and you got a knife. And then here's the tricky thing with this game, aside from there being like fucking bad guys and who also look cute,
They're so cute.
is when you hit things, you charge up your little ball up there in the upper left-hand corner.
Yeah.
And then when you lose life, you can use some of that juice in that ball to give yourself some life back.
Oh,
So you can regain health
Ball
by
juice.
killing enemies by using that sweet, sweet ball juice.
oh.
But yeah, so I remember the earliest I can't go that way. I can't go that way. The earliest I remember is probably in the 3rd grade.
Really?
I feel like the third. Well, I remember the 3rd grade is when I happened upon it myself. I know that I walked in on my dad watching porn in the living room and like at 6.
He would watch 6 at night.
Like no, 6. I was 6 years old.
Oh, I was.
And it was
That
like
just seems like a weird time to watch porn.
yeah, that's not ideal porn time. I don't know what ideal porn time is anymore. Whenever you can, I guess.
Yeah.
But he was watching like something on like I feel like he was doing what I did when I was a young man, which was like you watch the porn channel but you don't have a subscription, so you try to make out the images in like the static.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, your dad.
Yeah,
super cheap.
Well, my mom was really unattractive, so what are you gonna do? And he didn't love her, so what are you gonna do?
Oh my god.
When you don't find someone attractive and you hate them, I mean, you're just gonna have to JO to anything.
No, just say that you're impotent. That's-
I wonder if that ever happened. So wait, so that was mine. That's my thing. So I feel like the earliest I saw any type of porn was probably 6, and the first time that I found it was probably when I was like 8. So what about you, Kim?
So, as far as I know, my parents didn't have any porn in the house, or like they were better at hiding it than
Right.
your dad.
Pizza.
Oh my god, that's pizza.
Jojo, go get it.
Run, Jojo, run! Give him a good tip. Just write it on the card and sign my name.
I like how we all get to sign
So
your name. At some
I actually
point.
was like really, I like realized how incredibly novel this is.
Uh-huh.
The first time I saw pornography, first of all, I thought it was a J.C. Penney catalog,
Oh.
and somebody had hidden it in the hole of a tree.
What?
Yeah,
Wait,
it was.
where was the tree?
The tree was in our trailer park.
This story keeps getting better. Continue, please.
So no, it was so like I was hanging out with a friend and her older brother, who I remember was named Tommy Thompson. And I have no idea.
Jesus, really?
Yeah. So yeah, I was hanging out with Teresa and Tommy Thompson, and I cannot believe I remember their names because
Wait, how old were you?
I was probably 7, 6. Yeah, it's probably 7.
So you had like you had the high school friend dynamic already with Tommy Thompson and your friend.
I don't know.
2
about
girls
that.
and a boy. Tommy Thompson, you had a truck? No.
No.
Okay.
Tommy Thompson was probably like 11, but I thought he was very old.
Oh.
In my memory, he's like a deep teen, but probably in reality he was like 11.
He used like
And
4-syllable words.
Yeah, and he like stole this magazine from his dad and then hid it in the hole of a tree.
Oh, was he showing it to you guys?
Yeah.
Oh, it was like, hey
and
girls,
like,
come
but
look
clearly he was like, we were like not aware of what it was, but he knew he wasn't supposed to have it because like, who like shares their dad's porn with their sister?
at this. Yeah, That's a little.
But it was just sort of like a, hey, I stole this thing that dad said that we can't look at.
Right.
Let's look at it. And I just remember looking at it and having like absolutely no reaction to it. Like, what's the big deal about this that he wouldn't want us to see this? Like, it's just what, like, I just could, like, I had no, like, usually I feel like when you do something wrong as a kid, you're like, oh, I have to be, like, I know that I'm doing something wrong.
Uh-huh.
I was just like, okay, so he said that you can't have it, and
I want it.
yeah, and I was like, okay, so then now we have it, and here it is. And he was like all jazzed about
Right.
it.
Well, he's got a boner right then.
Yeah, I guess.
He's 11. He's definitely got a boner.
Yeah.
And he's showing it to 2 girls. It's kind of weird. I mean, not
Two very young.
young girls.
Young girls.
But I mean, this was back where in Vermont.
Yeah.
So what's the age of consent in Vermont?
Oh, like 4.
Oh, then he was. I don't know.
Oh, God.
He
Yeah.
could have done better, really. I'm not gonna lie. that's such a movie version of seeing porn for the
Right?
first time. That's like My Girl 2.
Oh my goodness, is this a big boss?
This is a boss. Yeah, this is the first kind of like bad guy you gotta fight.
Oh dear.
And it's very difficult. Oh shit, here we go.
Oh dear. But yeah, so I just realized that like we're the last generation of people who like our first experience with porn is not the internet.
Yeah, it's a physical experience.
It's like we found it. Like we're gonna like there's gonna be a whole nother generation of people who found. Oh my God, save it!
Pause for a second. This is the cutest shit ever. Now watch what he does when I free his ass. He said squeak, 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 and then he burrowed away.
Oh,
I love those things.
That was so sweet.
The first time I saw one of those, I woke Danielle up in the other room and I said, "Look at this shit."
she was like, "I'm very ill."
She was like, "I feel terrible, and
I feel
this
terrible.
is definitely helping."
Oh God. But yeah, like now people are gonna have like, what was the first time that you like started typing into Google and saw what your dad had just typed in because he didn't safe search it?
I feel like kids today are gonna like search porn for the first time the same way that like a 45-year-old searched porn for the first time on the internet a few years ago.
Yeah.
I lived with my friend and his family for quite a few years when I got out of high school, and like his dad was a nice guy, but like really just kind of weird. Like he always wanted to hang out with us. He didn't have any friends as an adult, which is that thing that I was always afraid of happening to me.
I know, and you have more friends as an adult than you did when you were a kid, I'm assuming.
Yeah, but I don't have a child. And once you have a child, then you stop.
Oh.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. But he would walk in my room and like bring his guitar in and be like, "Hey, is it cool if I jam here for a second?" And I'd be like,
lonely.
I guess. And I'm like 20 years old. You know, so this is not
Well, yeah,
weird at all.
and at 20 years old, like you still don't know that you can say no to
Yeah.
adults.
Even though I'm living under his roof and
Yeah.
I'm only paying utilities, but still.
Oh, then you especially can't say no.
Yeah,
You're
I
lucky
agree.
that he only asked to play guitar in your room.
Yeah. Well, I also gave him a really high energy bill one day when I had the space heater on my desk for about 3 hours. But anyway, I had a computer in my room, and he didn't have a computer. Like my computer and his son's computer were the only computers in the house, and I knew when I was gone that he got on my computer because I would look at the search history.
Right.
And
he
it would
didn't know
be
how
like dumb shit, like boobs.com.
Wow.
And I feel like there's not a huge difference between like a child's first attempt at porn searching and like a baby boomer's.
Well, that's like when I tried to search for hentai,
Yeah, that was bad.
and I searched
You just searched
hentai
hentai.
in Google.
Google, show me some anime titties, please.
Yeah, that was.
Shit.
Oh, you died.
Not died. No.
Oh,
I got 5 little heads up there. Look like aliens, but it's fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I found hentai though.
How?
And I'm sure boobs.com is a website.
What was your expectation for hentai, and then what is? I feel like we need to start a show about like Kim's expectations versus Kim's reality.
So I thought when I searched hentai on Google that I would find like pages of books,
You
like
think it was like literature?
screenshots of I thought I would find literature.
Okay. Literature.
Yeah, with like I thought I would find like a graphic novel of doing it.
Okay.
I was wrong.
Now you've watched anime though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Like,
yeah.
did you ever think that maybe it was just like the animes that you already know, but just porn?
No, that
Okay.
never occurred to me.
Because that exists. I mean, we've
Oh
looked
yeah,
up.
I mean, come on. You remember the Dragon Ball Z
Yeah, we
episode?
looked at Dragon Ball
Jesus.
Z. A lot of Bulma.
Yeah, it's so much Bulma.
So much Bulma.
Like, yeah.
So yeah, hentai is pretty perverse for porn. Like,
It was a lot of 8-year-old, 9-year-old.
a lot of
porn.
pedophilia type of stuff at times.
Yeah, and not like oh, like she's a young teen and she's
Right.
18. It's like no, like he says, I can't believe I'm touching a 9-year-old.
I can't believe I'm boning my 6-year-old sister.
Yeah,
Like that's what a lot of, not all hentai.
but yeah, it's like
But a
how
lot of
weird can we
hentai.
make this?
Like hentai back in the day used to just be like tentacle porn, and now it's just like your mother is in the body of this dog and you want to fuck the dog, but also your mom. And I'm like, that's totally hot. Why am I erect?
Why?
Right now?
Why does that turn me on?
What was the weirdest porn you've ever remember watching? Like,
Oh
Okay,
my god!
okay, I have a-
you
I
know
have a-
what's okay? So this is weird.
Okay.
So when so on the topic of like kids, so I had a friend who got internet like really super early for
Right.
Vermont, and like we were. It
So
had to have
2010.
been. It had to have been after '97, so we were over 11 because Vermont didn't have internet until 1997. So we were probably maybe 12, like,
Right.
and he had like just gotten internet,
Don't
and so we were
just
like,
stop.
we're gonna search porn, and the first thing that we looked up was bestiality. It was like out the gate.
Did you
We were
type
just-
in like bestiality, or did you type in a
I
description?
think we
of something?
typed in dog sex.
which will give you something that isn't bestiality, really.
No, but we found bestiality.
Okay, yeah, that's not gonna take long.
Yeah.
Beast.
Wow, that's the first thing you looked
Yeah,
up.
I have like really clear memories of a woman jerking off a dog.
That's illegal. Here's the thing. Here's the scary thing. I also, at some point, I think I looked up bestiality. I
yeah.
think
You
we
gotta
all,
you gotta find out if it's on the internet, and
Yeah.
it turns out it is.
It turns out it is, and then you have to pretend that you don't know if it's on the internet.
Yeah.
If somebody asks.
Yeah, you're like, oh, all right, I'm sure it's there. I wouldn't know.
I
I
wouldn't
wouldn't
know.
know what it is. Bestiality.com.
I mean, like, it's not like you can just jerk off a dog. You really have to just pet it for a little while first. You know, it's
Yeah.
not just,
Oh, yeah.
just jump right in.
Yeah.
Not that I know that.
No, but I'm assuming. I mean, I think that's just something that people instinctively know. I'm not gross.
No, I'm not gross. I mean, that dog came so fast, though.
Oh my god. Okay. So tomorrow. That seems like a good.
seems like a good stopping
I
point.
like to end on dog fucking.
I like to begin on dog fucking. Anyways, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. There's pizza.
There's pizza. Do you want to take a pizza break?
Yeah, we're gonna take a pizza.